Okay, and welcome to another episode. In this episode, I'm doing something a bit different, and I'm going to be building, or starting to build, this building just here. It's kind of related to the pool because it's going to have some of the pool equipment in it. So if I just hide the roof, you can see that in there's going to be a little dividing wall. So this might be a little storage or office kind of room. I've got a desk in there or something. And then in this half, there's going to be some pool equipment. Might even do a sauna as well, possibly in there. Small 2-person, 3-person sauna as well, which would be nice. You can use the pool as a plunge pool in the winter. But yeah, maybe a sand filter and pump and salt system and some other bits and pieces of pool equipment in here. But there will be kind of pool cleaning stuff in there as well. So, but before we can get on with this, there's a few bits that we need to do first, which is to make the back of the house look like this. So first up, we're going to get some scaffolding up. Right then, let's just get straight into it. In order to finish the patio off, I wanted to get the back of the house done first. So we put some scaffolding up, got the rendering done, so the lower half of the building, and then we put up this wall plate, which is what the pergola or the shelter on the patio is going to attach to. You can just see the slates there that are on the back of the house as well, which will be the same width as the shelter. Then we had a mini summer, so I did have to get the garden a little bit ready for the kids. And then we're on to the pool house or garden room prep. Move a little blocks out the way, and then I need to make the base bigger, which I think I said in the last video. This is me actually making the base bigger. And yeah, just digging out all of that clay and soil, ready to add in the stones for the next part. It was hard work, so I think I should make you watch all of the time lapse, and then yeah, adding in some rejects and bits of hardcore and stones for drainage and just to protect that earth a little bit. Now I know I should have added a damp proof membrane and I didn't. I'm sure I'm going to pay for that later. There we go, I've dug out that extra L shape for the raft foundation for the building, and now all I need to do is drill some holes in the side of the slab, put some steel in there, build some formwork, and then I can fill it in with some more manually made concrete. I know it's not pool related again, but it is part of the overall project. So that's where we are. Now that the steel is all in, I raised the steel off, so the steel's kind of midway through the slab. Again, probably don't need steel in this. I started making up all of that concrete with a little bit of help, and she did actually step in it as well, which was interesting. So yeah, it took a good 10 mixes to pour this, and it didn't need to be this thick, but again, this is the base that's having that load transferred onto it, or the foundation from that retaining wall potentially behind it, so it did need to be a good 6 inches thick. Yeah, so after a load of mixes, it's quite a nice consistency. I used all-in-one ballast for this, and yeah, made it all up and continued doing this into the night time. So you can see the light starting to fade there as well, which made it a little bit more difficult. But yeah, got it done in one go, and then covered it up, ready for the morning. There you go. So now that slab is poured, we can start to put the walls back there. It's just going to be hollow blocks around the back, and they're going to be into steel into the floor and filled with concrete, because that's a retaining wall there and it's not looking too great. So I'm making a very strong rear part of the shed, which I'll backfill to transfer the load based on the engineer's specifications that I've received. Then I got the cement mixer out and it was time to build those walls. So yeah, made up a little bit of mortar and started to lay the blocks out. Put a damp-proof course down on the top of the slab. And that'll have membrane inside as well on top of this to give me a complete damp-proof course. Put a line across the corner blocks and then started building them across from end to end. I won't make you watch all of the first course. Yeah, they went down quite nicely. Put a bit of mortar down as well to stick that damp-proof course to the slab. Went through, did that first course, and then proceeded to do the returns down each side. This is only going to be a U-shape, so the block's only going to be a U-shape on the back of the building. It would have been great if I could have just used a timber frame construction and it would have been much quicker, but yeah, need to make this back wall nice and strong. And these blocks are about 25 kilograms each, so they weigh a fair amount. Then when the first course was done, I just repeated the same steps for the second, third and fourth course. Another course of blocks done today. So there's 2 courses on the multi-purpose garden room, and it's just started raining as well. But I think got those done just in time. So then I started building the third course as well, and interestingly, this technique of building the walls like this is exactly how I built the last pool. So quite a few people have asked me what the construction method was for that one. Yeah, and it's 5 courses of blocks, and that's what it looked like. Yeah, I don't know why I moved from there, because that was quite a nice place to live. Anyway, yeah, I won't make you watch all of the third course. They all just went on quite nicely, and then finally, I built the fourth course, but I had some help this time as well, which made it quicker. And I used the bricky tool. I know brickies are going to kill me all over the world, but I used that red bit of plastic, which is a bricky tool that enables you to put a nice flat mortar bed all the way along, making it really quick to put a consistent amount of mortar on the bed. So it just makes building walls nice and easy. Testing out the slab, seems to work. And I think this is the last time I'm going to use the cement mixer for a while to make some concrete. So once the 4 courses are done, you make some concrete up and put some more steel down there. So you've got the starter bars and then more steel down the centre, and then fill each of the holes with concrete, and there's about 5 mixes. And finally, we're able to start the construction, and had a little bit of help for this. It's much easier with 2 people. And we started cutting the sole plates, or floor plates, and the wall plates, which are at the top, and then started framing up and making each of these wall sections for the building. And this happened really quick. We were less than a day, less than a few hours, just knocking up these few walls for the front. So full height at the front, and then just half height at the back. So there's day 1 of building the walls. So day 1, yeah, just framing those walls up. That looks pretty good. Fairly happy. Back of the house is looking pretty good too. Yeah, hopefully it's going to come together a bit quicker now. So I was on my own for this next part, and I just made and framed up a small section for one of the side walls, which is next to what will be an invisible sort of door at the end. So yeah, cut that in and then put that section up to the top, And this is a garden room, yeah, that fits within planning permission for my local authority, which is good because it's less than 15 square meters, but each, I think, local authority has different rules, so check that. I'm definitely not the person to look to for garden room building advice. This is just me having a go at making the building and then making a larger back panel there as well. Right, so we've done a lot today and didn't video any of it. All the wall panels are on and we started fitting some OSB to the front. I got some help today as well, which is nice. The walls are in, some OSB going on there, and all the roof joists are on. And that's about as far as we've got. So if I walk back all the way, that is what it looks like. We just got a bit of quality control here a sec. See the roofs?
I think it's very good that these are windows in the door.
Ah, okay, yeah. Thanks for that. Yeah, so we're a bit of an opening there. A bit of an opening there as well. So most of the shuttering is on the outside-ish. It's going to be the door at the end. Just got to do the back now. Add some more OSB, 11mm OSB to the back. And we're pretty much good for a bit of a shower. And we'll put some temporary boards across there. But that, now, if I stand back, we are looking. So yeah, it should look pretty good and be quite functional when we're done. So the last thing I'm going to do in this video is add a little bit of an overhang to protect the pool equipment from the UV and give a bit of shelter just outside that building. I'm going to move on to the patio area next, and that surrounds the pool, and that's an intrinsic part of getting the pool ready. So I'm going to go and do that, make a video, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.